Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Beauty by V and my name is Veronica. You never thought. I am here today with a new video for you guys. It will be a demo and a swatch video of a brand new palette that I just snatched up from the 50% off Priceline sale. It was 10 bucks. It was an absolute steal and I'm super excited to show you guys the palette that is featured in today's video, the Models Prefer Saltwater Eyeshadow palette. Now I have not touched the eyeshadows yet. I'm really excited to show you guys exactly what the colors look like. I've looked at it, I've kind of been mesmerized and kind of thought up some eyeshadow looks that I can do with this palette. So here it is. So it is super beautiful, but before I do anything, I'm gonna swatch these for you guys and kind of give you a rough idea of what it kind of feels like and how the pigment is. So I'm gonna start with the first three shades, which are Bay, Sunshine and June, and I'm just gonna swatch them. So this is, oh my god, they're so soft. Okay, so this is Bay, as you guys can see. This is Sunshine. And this is June. Okay. You didn't really get to see that one. Hang on, let me swatch that one again. Okay. So that one literally, it just, okay, so that color there was kind of a fail. So that was the shade June. That didn't work out. Maybe because my skin color, I don't know what it is, but so far the eyeshadows feel really nice, very buttery. So now I'm going to go in to these three here. We've got Hot Sand, Treasure and Bikini. This is Hot Sand. I don't know if you can really see that. There's kind of slight yellow tinge there. This is Treasure. Oh, that's a little bit better. This kind of orangey, bronzy shade here. And I feel like I need to like twist my arm. And this is Bikini. That shade right there. Okay, so far it's pretty okay. The payoff of the matte shadows are a little bit, the pigment is not that strong, but I'm going to go into the second row now. Yep, so the first three colors from this side I will swatch. So this is Coral. It's kind of like a soft bronzy shade there. Next is a matte and it is called Tropic. Ooh, this is really nice. It's a tiny bit patchy. And then the third one is Palm, which is also a matte. And that is that brown shade right there. So So I feel like the matte shades are a tiny little bit patchy. It's soft when I touch it in the palette, but it does come up just a little bit rough when it's on the arm. So the next three, this is Sandcastle. Really nice. The next one is a matte and it is called Tan. This one doesn't come up as patchy as the ones before it. But there's that one. And then the last one is called Pebble. And it is a brown with kind of like a little sparkle. Oh yeah, that's nice too. That wasn't as patchy. I don't know how to like do this. But that's Pebble right there. So that was a lot better than the first row. Let's go to the final row, which is the more dramatic row. Alright, so this is the final row. So all of these. So let's check them out. So the first one is Seafoam. Pretty. The next one is Aquamarine, which is a really, really gorgeous color as well. Really pretty. Let me just give that another swatch. And then we've got Siren, which is like this nice kind of metallic teal. Oh wow, now that was impressive. Very impressive. I really like the feeling of the metal shades. I think they're really, really nice. The metal shades, the shimmer shades, they're very, very soft and very buttery. Okay, so this next one is called Oasis. Wow, it's super duper bright. That's that one there. Again, a little bit patchy, but it is a matte shade. The next one is called Atlantis, and it is kind of like a shimmery royal blue. Probably not as strongly pigmented as the other shimmers. And then the final one is a matte, it's kind of like a taupe color. There we go. So I'm a bit nervous now. I don't know if this is gonna work out for me. Okay, so let's jump into the demo. I don't know what look I'm doing yet, but let's just start with the base and make our way to the eyes. Okay guys, I have my hair back and I'm ready to create this look. First off, I'm going to start with the Too Faced Hangover Primer. Now I don't usually reach for this primer, and I used to actually not really like it, just because I didn't feel like it really did anything for my skin, especially when it comes to priming. I kind of like it to feel that it's going to make my foundation stick to my skin. But I don't know, as of late I've kind of started to reach for it, and I do kind of like it, and I do love that it smells like coconut. I'm also going to prep my lips with the Fresh Sugar Coconut Hydrating Lip Balm. This is one of my favorites. This also smells like coconut. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, before I apply my chosen foundation for today, I'm going to go in with the Becca Perfection, what's it called? Becca Shimmering Skin Perfection Spotlight. This is in Moonstone. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply this to the places that I would usually highlight. And this is just going to give you that kind of lit from within look. Just going to use a damp beauty sponge to just kind of blend that out. And you guys can kind of see that it does give that really nice glow. And you don't have to, obviously you don't necessarily have to have the Becca one. I've used the what is it called, the Urban Decay, wait, is it Urban Decay? No, the Benefit What's Up highlighting stick. How cute is this little thing? So I've used that. Obviously the MAC Strobe Cream is a classic. I love using that. When I use that, I use it as a primer and it goes all over my face. What else is there? Anything that is like a liquid based highlighter is great from that underneath glow. And then I'm gonna go in with my all-time favorite, the Hourglass what's it called, the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation, and this is in beige. And I'm just going to put this all over. As always, I kind of leave this side there just underneath my eyes empty, so I can go in and apply my concealer later on so it doesn't cake up too much. So I kind of wanted this to be a kind of like a chit chat video as well, because as you guys know, I've had a lot go on in my life in the past 2 months. So I am now engaged, and my fiance and I are in the process of moving. We'll be moving into a rented house, and I know it's like, why are you guys renting when you could be saving for a house? The circumstances for us is a little bit difficult. We can't live at home, there's just no space, and there's just a few other things that we've obviously considered, and renting out a home is just the best thing for us right now. And we're moving into Siraj's sister's house. She doesn't live there, it's a rented house. Like some of her tenants just moved out, so we're moving in, and we're still in like the area. We're very close to my family, and we're very close to Siraj's family, and it's just going to be good for us to have our own space to finally just live together and see if we're going to be okay living together as a couple. I mean, that's one of the most vital steps when you're, you know, in a relationship. So fingers crossed will be all good. So I just blended that out. I'm just going to add a little bit more to my cheeks, just right here. So this is one of my all-time favorite foundations, and it has been for I think about 2 years now. Wait, it can't have been 2 years because I've only bought this once, unless this stick has lasted me 2 years. It must be like a year and a half. If my eyes look different today, it's because I'm testing out a Japanese brand contact lens that I bought in Japan. Now so far it's a little bit like blurry, I don't know what it is. So if you see me blinking weirdly, it's because of the contacts. So I bought them in Japan, and I've always loved like the hazel eyes. I don't know if you guys can tell that it's hazel though. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with this brow pencil. Now this is from the brand Mersey. So this is a brand that I've never heard of before, but I think it is a Korean beauty brand. And I'm just gonna zoom you guys in a little so you can see how I do my brows. So I just like to brush them out first. And then I'll go ahead and start drawing from the bottom of the brows. And then I'll go to the top. Because they are quite uneven, because I don't groom my brows, let's be honest. I don't have the time to kind of like sit there. Plus I'm not good at it. Like I don't know what to do to groom my brows. I'm scared that I might like pluck them all the way. I'll just like pluck the obvious, you know, the obvious ones. And then I'm just gonna fill them in with just like really light strokes and just elongate them because my eyebrows are quite short. So just elongate them and then go in and brush them out so the harshness of the strokes cannot be seen. Okay, and then I'll just go in and do some really light strokes at the front there and just brush them out also. I can spend forever on my brows, but I'm not going to because we have other things to do. So I'm just going to speed past this brow. Okay, so it's time to use the eyeshadow palette. I'm so nervous because I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, I'm going to conceal the lid of my eyes. And I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix. The 24-hour MAC Studio Fix Concealer. I've been reaching for this the past week now. I don't know why. It's actually a really nice concealer, but honestly you don't need a lot, you just need the tiniest bit. And I'm in the shade NC35 for the concealer. So I'm just going to go in with a concealer brush and just blend that out, or just spread it out first with a brush. Yeah, so it's been 2 months since I've gotten engaged. We're now in December. It is the 1st of December today. Happy summer, guys. Yeah, so I'll be officially moving into the house on the, over the Christmas break. I'm gonna probably take 2 days off so I can like move all of my things, and then we'll, oh, it was blurry the whole time. I hope it wasn't. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna be moving in over the Christmas, and then I'll have my own makeup room, and hopefully the content that I make will be a lot better. It'll look a lot better with like a clean background, not with like my clothes there and, you know, stuff everywhere. And yeah, I'll be able to really focus on makeup and doing these videos for you guys, because they do take a lot of time and it is quite a setup. So yeah, anyways, enough of me yapping. I'm gonna go in to the palette. Let's go in with June. So this is the color before that I swatched that didn't really come up. I just kind of wanted to give it a little bit of a chance. And I'm going to zoom you guys in so you guys can see. There you go. So I'm going to go in with June and kind of set the entire eye. So it is kind of one of those just I feel like there's like a little bit of a shimmer to it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's nice. It feels really nice on the eye. It's smooth, and when I pick it up in the palette, there's kind of There's no excess, so that's really good too. Cool. That was nice and easy. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with, alright, I'm gonna go in with coral. I'm gonna put that into my crease. I'm gonna concentrate it in the crease of my eye. So back to what I was saying. Yeah, so I'll have my own makeup room and I'll be able to do all of that fun stuff, hopefully. We are also wedding planning, but we're kind of like pretty much not set, but we've done a lot of the planning already. I'm kind of planning for the worst, like just kind of want to be prepared. If something happens, one of our suppliers pulls out or something like that, like I just want to be fully prepared, because we still have 10 months, which is plenty of time, but we've kind of already done everything. Like we've got our cars, I've got my makeup artist, I've got our photographer, our venue is basically booked. We just need to sign the contract. And yeah, like we're pretty much done, and everyone's like, oh my god, you're like so organized, or like, oh my god, why are you booking everything so early? You know, there were makeup artists that I tried to book and they were already booked for like the entire of 2019, which is ridiculous. And I was just like, okay, like I really need to be on the ball. So yeah, so that is booked. Anyways, that looks really nice. I like that color. It's very warm toned, which is very much my style. And then now we're going to go in with Tropic, which is this kind of brick red color. I'm going to go in with a smaller blending brush. And like really concentrate on the crease of my eye. And just kind of back and forth, but really concentrate on this outer V, outer C, whatever shape you want to call it. This little section here. I really miss doing these videos. I used to be so nervous. I remember like when I first did a video where I had to talk, I was super duper nervous. And I think the thing that helped me the most was jumping on Instagram stories and starting to talk to you guys on Instagram. And that really helped with my confidence. And here I am. I feel so comfortable talking to the camera. Also the past few vlogs, which were all travel vlogs, I know I need to jump right back onto it, but the travel vlogs really helped me too. I think it really helped me build confidence and kind of not be afraid to show my true self. I think with vlogging it's a little bit difficult when I compare myself to others, because I have a full-time job and I'm working for someone else. I'm not my own boss. I don't, you know, wake up whenever I want. You know what I mean? So it is a little bit difficult when it comes to stuff like that. But when I move into the new house, I'll definitely be vlogging a lot more. Like I'll be able to do morning routines and things like that in my own kitchen, in my own bathroom, and kind of show you guys how I start my day. So I have a lot of content planned for you guys that I'm really excited about. Okay, so that's really nice. I loved how Tropic, the color Tropic, just kind of sat super nicely on top of that. Okay, so the next one is I'm going to also put Palm on top of Tropic, but kind of just concentrate it right there. Same brush. Just right there. Just kind of to give it a little bit of a dimension. Just like that. I know it doesn't like seem like too much of a difference, but it does, you guys, trust me. Okay, now just go in with a clean blending brush and just kind of blend everything out so there are no harsh lines. I'm starting to like this look, but I'm really nervous because I know I'm going to have to use one of those blue shades. And I feel like blue doesn't really suit me. So I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. So I am going to kind of... I'm not going to cut the crease. I'm just going to put some concealer here. And then I'm going to put the blue on. You guys ready? I'm scared. Alright. I'm going to go... I'm not going to use the... yeah, no, I'm not going to use the matte concealer. I'm just going to go in with the Tarte Clay Stick foundation. And the reason that I'm going to be using the Clay Stick foundation is because it is a lot thinner. So foundations, obviously, in comparison to concealers, are a lot thinner, and I only need a little bit. So I'm just going to about there, like just the tiniest bit, because I want that popple blue to really be, you know, the star of the show today. So there we go. When you open your eyes, you want to be able to see the concealer. So you know how you kind of can't really see it there. I'm going to lift it up a little bit more. Same on this side. So now you can really see it because my eyes are quite small. Okay, the shade Siren. The shade right here is kind of really calling my name, so I might kind of mix this and this. What is this? Aquamarine and Siren together. Alright, so let's try it without using any makeup spray. So I'm just gonna kind of pat that on. Such a pretty blue. Make sure you go all into the corner right there. Oh, it's such a pretty blue. I'm so sorry, you guys, this video is taking forever, but hopefully I can cut it down. Oh, I love how pretty the blue is. I'm gonna spritz a little bit of Fix Plus, kind of see what kind of difference it makes, because I'm sure that it will make a difference. Oh yeah. It doesn't mean that the pigment wasn't good, it just means that a little bit of liquid always would help a color become more vibrant, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to go back with my blending brush, going back into Tropic and kind of working that here. so that is the eyes almost done. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face. Using the same MAC concealer for my under eyes. Now I learned this from a YouTube video. I don't know which one it was. I think it was a really old Michelle Phan. But when you like kind of put your head down, you can see how bad the under eye circles are. I don't know why mine are so bad. I had like a good sleep today. So that way you kind of know where to target. So I'm just gonna put that all over, and I'm also going to kind of clean up the sides here, and then I'm just gonna put some there, and down my nose. And I'm gonna go in with this sponge. This is the Revlon, I think it's the 4-in-1 blending sponge, and I love it. So you guys can see how nicely this foundation, not a foundation, sorry, this concealer blends out, and it gives you that extra coverage that you want, you know, underneath your eyes, and it's also very brightening. So I really do enjoy this concealer. I've been using the IT Cosmetics one, the Bye Bye Breakout concealer, and I still love that one. But obviously I just wanted to give the others a chance. Okay, we're going to go in and bake the under eye area so it doesn't crease with the Laura Mercier setting powder. Just really lightly, it doesn't need to be so dramatic. How sad that they're getting rid of Laura Mercier, or they've already gotten rid of Laura Mercier from Australia. Makes me so sad. Okay, so just leave that just for like a couple minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my contour brush, and this is the Mecca Max Sunlit Skin Bronzer in medium. I've almost hit pan because this is one of my favorite contour powders or bronzers, whatever you want to call it, and I've been using it for a really long time. I'm also going to contour my nose a little bit, just down the sides there. So this gives it the illusion that it's a little bit heightened. And now we're going to brush off the powder. And I'm going to apply one of my favorite blushes, the Too Faced Peach My Cheeks, and this is in the shade Pinch My Peach. It's a really, really cute shade, and I love this blush because you can use it with your fingers, you can use it with the brush, and you can even use it with a blending sponge, which I love to do. So just kind of pick up a little bit on the sponge, smile, and just kind of dab it on there. Okay, now I'm going to go in and finish off the eyes. Basically what I'm going to do is kind of recreate what I've done to the top and just do that to the bottom. So taking Tropic I'm going to smoke out the bottom liner, the bottom lash line. I'm going to put in a bit of that dark brown, the shade Palm as well. And you're just going to go in 3/4 of the bottom lash line, because you need to make some space for the blue as well. Okay, so going in with Siren and Aquamarine, the shades that I used for the top, just kind of go in there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do my liner, put on some lashes. Yeah, I'll put on some lashes, and I'll come back and finish off the look with some lips, and we'll be done. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm done. Just for anyone who's curious, I've used the Eyelure lengthening lashes. And what I did is I cut them in half so they were just easier to apply. Oh my god, my battery's gonna run out. For my lips, I'm going to use the NYX Lingerie in the shade, what is it? Exotic. This is in the shade Exotic. It's a really nice kind of light raspberry shade. We're back. My battery ended up dying at the last minute. Anyways, yeah, so the only thing that I don't like about the NYX lingeries, I know everyone loves them because the colors are just gorgeous, but I feel like they are super duper drying on the lips. And I don't like the smell. Yeah, I don't like the smell of these. I don't know what it is. I think they're kind of, I don't know. But I gotta say, this shade is beautiful. I love it. I'm also going to kind of top it off with the Smith's Cult. This is like a lip topper that I got. There's no shade color. I think this is just their lip topper. So I'm just gonna put that on top. Just for a bit of gloss. And finally, I'm going in with some highlighter. Let's stick to the trend and go with Models Prefer Daybreak Ombre Highlighter. And this is in Radiant Light. My aircon keeps like dripping a little bit of water on me. It's so weird. Just a little bit on the Cupid's bow because that's super cute. And we are done. Shall we do a little montage? As I usually do. Okay, and that was my demo and swatch video for the Models Prefer Saltwater Eyeshadow Palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I certainly did. I think it turned out really nice. Definitely something that I wouldn't usually do, but the blue is really pretty. I actually really like it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for my next video. I don't know what it's gonna be. It might be a weekly vlog, might be another beauty video, but stay tuned and remember to subscribe if you haven't already. If you liked this video, make sure to like and leave me a little comment down below. Thank you guys so much. My name is Veronica and this is Beauty by V. I hope you guys enjoyed. Mwah. Bye guys.